Did you know you can use your Apple Watch as a selfie screen for vlogging and taking photos? You didn't. I knew you wouldn't. In this video, I'm going to show you how. This is my iPhone vlogging setup with the Apple Watch as a selfie screen. Yes, I know, it's amazing, and I can't believe I didn't know about this before. I can't believe I haven't thought about it before. I'm using this mount from Melanzi, which is actually designed for specifically this purpose. It fits the Apple Watch in there. It's basically a phone holder on a tripod, but with this built in on the back, so you can put your Apple Watch in there. Fits perfectly. Fits most designs of Apple Watch as well, so whether you've got the new ones or some of the old ones, even the Mark Zero I've got here, the Series Zero, it will fit in there. Basically, if you didn't know already, you have got a built-in remote shutter on your Apple Watch. Let's just open it up, and we go into menu, we scroll across and it's there. And you click on that remote shutter button and it pops up, and you've got a selfie screen right on the front of the camera for vlogging. So you haven't got to look at yourself, you haven't got to put some mirror on the top to see the screen. You've got your Apple Watch as the selfie screen. How cool is that? Come on. So we're going to talk about that in particular a little bit more. Like I said, this mount from Melanzi, I will link it in the description down below. And if you like this video and like what you see, while you're down there, please make sure you subscribe and press the bell so you don't miss any future uploads. Loads of cool tech videos coming very soon. But this is my vlogging setup with the iPhone 12. It works with all frame rates. It works with most iPhones. It works with most Apple Watches, like I've said. But if you didn't know you had this feature already on your Apple Watch and phone, then you're shocked. I know, I can tell. This particular setup, everything, like I said, everything will be linked down in the description. I've got this Melanzi tripod, which I will never not use. I will never go back to a GorillaPod. I simply use my GorillaPod in the studio here. I've got it sort of cemented to the table just for this particular shot, because this one from Melanzi has a built-in cold shoe mount on the handle there, so you can put your microphone. I've got the microphone, which is the Godox VD mic. I've got that plugged in via a lightning adapter into the iPhone 12 for good audio. Yeah, it's a wicked setup, and it's really handy having a selfie screen there. We're going to go out now, do a bit of a vlog, have a wander around and try and test it out, see what it's like to use in the real world. Here we go then. Here is the setup of the iPhone 12 with the Apple Watch 6 as a front-facing screen, set up with the Melanzi mount. It's a really good quality phone clip, actually, phone holder, regardless if you use the Apple Watch as a front-facing screen. Just really good quality. It's got that cold shoe on the top as well. I'm not followed by flies. What's going on? And it's a really nice, light, compact, sort of portable setup. If you're going to be vlogging for YouTube or anything like that, you can use, I'd fully recommend using the iPhone 12 or any iPhone for that matter. I've got the Godox plugged in to the phone as well for the audio. Good audio, external mic is always a good idea, via the lightning adapter. So that is the setup. Wow, look at it, it's nice. And up until very recently, I didn't even know you could do this until I saw a video online. Immediately bought this mount that you can use with the Apple Watch, and I think it just looks sick. There's a lot of benefits, a few negatives. We'll cover the negatives first. Obviously, while you're using this, you can't use your watch as you would do. It's not on your wrist, it's on here, so that's one of the negatives. Okay, so editing Al here, I was just editing this video, and I did say in the video that the only negative is you can't use your watch because it's not on your wrist as you would normally, because it's on the camera when you're vlogging. But if for any reason you've got a spare one lying about, like I've got the Series Zero from 2015, this is my first ever Apple Watch, you can actually link two watches to the iPhone at the same time. So you can have this one linked, simply just use this old one as a selfie screen, a remote shutter. It will work, the Series Zero, so you can do that, and that does fit in to this Melanzi mount as well, so there's that option. There is a little bit of lag in 4K. The iPhone is, of course, capable of recording in 4K 24 frames or 4K 60. If you've got it in 4K, then there is a little bit of a lag on the screen. It's notable in 1080p, but it's not too bad. But obviously the watch is connected to the phone via Bluetooth, so there's going to be a little bit of latency or a bit of a delay, but it's not too bad, it's bearable. In 4K it is about a second. You could use it just for framing and sort of focus and that kind of thing, so it's not too bad. The one thing you've got to remember is to look at the camera and not the screen. Even with vlogging cameras, you've got to remember that as well. With the flip out screen, it's hard to it's easy to look at yourself and hard to remember you're looking at there when people are watching this. You've got to look in their eyes, so there's that to think about. The old saying is that the best camera you've got is the one that you've got in your pocket, or the one that's with you, and most people have got an iPhone or some kind of device. So yeah, the quality's good, the HDR is good, the skies are blue and everything else is sort of detailed, so it looks pretty nice, the picture, even in 1080p. And of course you've got that wide angle lens, so for vlogging I've got you at arm's length now, but if I bring you in you're still wide enough, so it's a perfect sort of focal length as well for vlogging. You're always in focus. But all in all, we're talking about the Alanzi clip. This thing where you can use the watch as a front facing screen is ingenious. It works well, it looks great, and yeah, people have been crying out for front facing screens on action cameras for ages. They've finally got them. Now we've got this for your phone as well, so it's just brilliant. I love it. Vlogging's like a strange thing anyway, but if you're into vlogging and you only use your phone, this Apple Watch setup is an amazing setup. It's brilliant. It definitely helps you having that kind of front-facing screen to frame yourself. We've been crying out for that, like I said earlier in the video, on things like the GoPro, and they've just introduced that this year. So having this option on the iPhone is brilliant. The actual iPhone vlogging setup is very good actually. It's very similar to the GoPro. Things like GoPro, iPhones, other phones are sort of you're gonna get similar results. Not all identical, but similar. The iPhone 12 is really good. The stabilization's brilliant. The picture looks good. The HDR, if you like that effect, looks really good. And of course you got all those other things built in, like slow-mo, time-lapse options for your vlogging capabilities to make your videos look really good. So yeah, that is the Apple Watch selfie setup. Hope you enjoyed this video. Stay tuned for more like this in the future. Until next time, I shall see you on the next one. Bye guys.